Let's still stay in Ghana, where Sulley Muntari says he's excited to have completed his move to the Ghana Premier League, specifically to champions Hearts of Oak on a one-year deal. The former AC Milan and Inter Milan midfielder has been speaking to the club's media team. However, some fans speaking about his return have also thrown light on what they do believe the midfielder could add to the Phobians. Here's a report by my colleague Kweku Lawrence.
It's been barely a month since Champions League winner Sulley Muntari joined Hearts of Oak. The midfielder returns to the Ghana Premier League, where it all began for him 22 years ago with Liberty Professionals. The 37-year-old has not played competitive football since 2019, but has spent a one-year deal with Samuel Boydu's side after training with the club in the past weeks. The former Inter Milan midfielder is excited about his move to the Phobians.
Hearts of Oak play great football, and it's a top team. One of the biggest in Africa, so I'm happy to be part of it.
Following his official announcement as the club's latest acquisition, we spoke to fans seeking their expectations on what the midfield maestro brings to the club and the Premier League as a whole.
Yeah, 100%. But like Muntari should have been in Kotoko, not Hearts of Oak, because he started from Kumasi. So for me, I'm very grateful that he's back in the Ghana Premier League, because some of us will be going to stadium to go and watch him, because he's the best for us.
Sulley Muntari's return will bring back the love of the game. A lot of people are not going to the stadium of late, but his return is going to bring back the love of the game, and his return will also teach the midfielders a lot of strategies and tactical skills for the game. Sulley is 37, but the guy is very strong. He's like zero, so the young guys will do the work, and then you will just play the shot. The guy has a lot of shots in his legs, and the keepers are going to suffer this time. So his return is very, very good.
He's always to come back home, right? It's very always to come back home. So it's very good for him to come back home, and I love that. If all the other old players can come back home, so that to make our league a little bit attractive to other countries, that'll be fine. It's the problem you have in Africa, right? Especially for our teams, Sulley Muntari alone cannot play that ball. They're 11 on the field, right? So all of them have to come together and have being decisive that this league we have to win it. That's when they can win. But if they depend on only Sulley Muntari, I'm not sure that they can do something great.
They bring back the love. It's not just about these players coming back, okay? It's also about putting structures in place and then getting the right things done, okay? But to some extent, fine, it might boost that campaign. It might boost it. But how much? That is the question that needs to be answered. So I think it's good for, especially the Hearts of Oak fraternity, to have a player like Muntari back. At least it will ginger the whole team to perform better on the pitch and all that.
His move to Ghana Premier League, like Accra Hearts of Oak, is a great deal, because it will promote Ghana League. You get a lot of viewers based on him, because he's an international player. He had a lot of experience, and he can even help the camp of Ghana, Accra Hearts of Oak, the youngest among them. He can help them through that angle. He can help them through experience he had.
Accra Hearts of Oak are next in action on Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium, where they face Great Olympics in the Manchester Derby.
And Sulley Muntari would be in the squad for that Manchester Derby this weekend.